Hi, it's Bob Smolko again on our Principal Success Series, interviewing the different principals of the schools around the James City County of Williamsburg, just so you familiarize yourself with the school system. The purpose of the video is basically because when we're selling houses, one of the main questions is location, 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 and that is sometimes comes about the boundaries of the school system. So I'm here at Hornsby Middle School. I have trouble sometimes with the names of the schools. This is the Hornsby Hawks. Okay, I happen to know Lois Hornsby personally, so this is her school, I guess. So I'm here with Dr. Ellison to show you the subjective side of the school. If you want all the stats and the SOLs and the all the other statistics to go with a school, you can go to our website and go to greatschools.com or something like that. But this is to get a feel of really, this is where the school comes out of the principal's office. So I'm here with Dr. Ellison, and Doctor, why don't you give us a little bit of your background?
I have been in education for 20 years. I used to be in the Hampton City Schools School District. I've been an assistant principal of instruction for 9 years before I came here, and this is my first middle school position.
Well, what brought you to James City County from Hampton?
Oh my gosh, James City County has a wonderful reputation for fine schools, a strong academic program, amazing students, and it's all true.
Doctor's afraid of the camera, and she's doing quite well, I would think. So, anyway, we just finished up our what we call our 11th commandment, honor thy educators, lunch, and we had a lot of fun here. All the teachers were. It was really comfortable and really low key, and we had a lot of fun, starting with the principal. So we just wanted to. The question I want to say is, what makes a Hornsby Hawk? What are the kids all about here?
Well, Hornsby actually has a motto: "Our kids soar." They're safe, organized, responsible, and accountable, and our kids really are. We actually have things that follow these kids in the hallways. They have expectations for the classroom, expectations for the cafeteria. Our children model academic, emotional, and social success all over the place. And beyond that, if you follow our website, you'll see that our kids are actually community oriented. They raise money for cancer awareness. They just finished a food drive for the Thanksgiving holiday. So our kids actually, not only are they academically strong and just all around good kids, they care about others around them.
Well, that's great. Now, that's always one of my questions: is what happens, outside in the community. Now, this is one of the newer campuses, and is there anything special about the campus? I know, like at Blayton across the way, they got the beehive or the bee garden or whatever, the bumblebee garden. And is there anything special about this campus, or?
Well, our proximity to JBB across the parking lot here makes it possible for us to do community service work over with the elementary students. We actually have a group of young ladies and gentlemen who once a day go across to JBB and tutor and work with some of the elementary kids and teachers. We also, along the same line within our own school, have a group of young ladies and gentlemen who work with some of our children with special needs. They're called our peer helpers. And we're very proud of both programs. Also, between the two schools, we're able to align different programs, different evenings, so that parents have the opportunity to come in and see both places.
If you had to break your day, week, month, whichever, your calendar up, how much time would you say is dedicated to being directly with the students, directly in leadership with your teachers, and then probably the not so much fun stuff for the academic? The paperwork, I guess you'd call it.
Well, that's pretty easy, because the paperwork and the parent phone calls and the return items are usually done after school. I tend to make parent phone calls very late in the evening. My parents will let you know that.
I can verify. I got a call about 8 o'clock at night. So, and not about my kids. They're all grown.
And that's because I like to be in the school and with the kids during the daytime. I like that connection, and I want the kids to feel connected and comfortable with me as well. I want them to feel like this is a safe area, that the adults in this building care about them, and that people here are approachable.
Well, it's interesting because I think as I raised my 3 children, I think that we saw that middle school was the one that they wanted you least involved in because, you know, it's just a different stage in their lives, and the school needs control. What's the parental involvement here at the school with the children?
We have wonderful parent volunteers. Our PTSA, amazingly involved. They run all sorts of different programs to recognize students, to celebrate students. As a matter of fact, we're getting ready to do our Hawk Hike. It's the last day of school before Thanksgiving break. And what the Hawk Hike is it gives the kids the opportunity to get out and as a grade level race against each other. And then we put our top 3 boys and girls up against each other, and we come up with the fastest runners in the school.
Well, that sounds like fun, and it's good that the kids are all excited about stuff like that. One of my final questions is always in all these interviews is that I'm really been looking at TV and see this. I think it's Windows 10. I could be wrong. Windows 10 is one of these kids can change the world, and I guess we're referring to that in that commercial as technology. How are we set? Are these kids ready to change the world with the technology that James City County has to offer?
Actually, they definitely are. We actually have technology courses for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and our technology teacher is very involved and gets the kids in depth in STEM items. They create rockets, they do all sorts of different modules, but beyond that, the school itself is very technology rich. We have computer carts at each grade level, 3 per grade level, just an amazing amount of carts. However, we're also doing a one-to-one initiative with our new 6th grade. Every 6th grade student in the school in January will be able to have their own Chromebook. And this will happen each year, and the 6th grade will take it to the 7th grade, and the new incoming 6th graders will get a Chromebook until the entire school has its own computer.
I have to laugh at that because my son was just in from Chicago, and we were talking about getting off of Internet Explorer and getting on Chrome or something. I have no idea what he's talking about, nor do I know what a Chromebook is, but I guess
I can show you later.
Chrome is something on my car when I was growing up. But anyway, this was a great opportunity for us to come in and meet the teachers and to meet you and to get to know the school. And I want to thank you for the opportunity. It was a pleasure to meet you, and want to wish you the best in the Hawk Hikes or Hawk Hikes.
The Hawk Hike.
And we'll have some fun with that. So anyway, thank you. Oh, by the way, I think it was the music teachers looking for piano players. So if anybody sees this, he's short a piano player. Okay, so music must be pretty big in the school. Okay, well, thank you very much, Doctor. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.